Appreciating art already have been broadly accepted as an indispensable part of life by most people in developed countries like Britain. More than 300 galleries and 100 theaters can be found in London. But in China, things are a little different here. The Cultural Revolution ended just 14 years ago. Countless cultural or religious artifacts and literature have been purged and ransacked at that time. After a decade of catastrophe, there are many Chinese contemporary artists wanted an artistic outlet. So, drama, literature, and art have developed to revolt, chauvinize, and criticize the government. Those artworks are radical and not really can be the recreation for daily life. That leads to the result that many Chinese from that time did not have proper art cultivation. Time goes by, changing relationship between society and art have been taking place. With social stability and gradually affluence, art started to take over people's leisure time. Traditional and contemporary art form appeared in public view. People nowadays can enjoy art form not only in galleries or theaters. Bourdieu indicates that social class forms people's taste and makes it habitus, and it creates the illusion that they have the freedom to choose what to like and what to buy. Actually, they've been forced by their habitus to prefer what they can afford. But Bourdieu's research conducted in a relatively stable society. China's social hierarchy is still at the stage of development. There are quite a few ways to climb to the upper class. For example, the disinterested and Salmon College entrance examination in China can make people who born in poverty become elite in first-tier cities. So the boundary between classes is not that strong. Privacy culture prevailed for a long time in China, also weakened the class distinction. Most people in China only started to pay for movies and music online last year or two. I interviewed an artist from China, Li Jiaojiao. Her work crossed interdisciplinary from performance to photograph and installations. She had exhibitions in several cities in China. Shall we talk about your artistic background first? Can you describe one or two your favorite artwork of yours?
I want to introduce my work. I planted a tree in the park. This work was completed by the time I stayed in Anhui. My first impression on Hefei is that everything there is new. Many old buildings are destroyed. During my stay for research, I chose tree planted in Hefei as a medium for beautifying the environment. Many big trees implanted instead of planting saplings. These big trees have close connection with new buildings and citizens in Hefei. I made conversations with all walks of life to understand the ecological development of this city. However, it's pulled out by park staff eventually. I'm interested in the phenomenal and contradiction. In my work, the tree serves as a symbol. It's not merely a symbol of nature and hope. It's connected with money and power. Trees become a victim. The urban layout and the construction are similar here and there, and many regional characteristics and culture heritage are disappearing. However, the humanistic and historical accounts shows little importance. My work is a mirror to reflect my perception of this world. I feel that must have a strong association with mass and audience. But by the time I present my work, how audience think of it is not the first thing I would consider. My own thought is my priority in works. Everyone has received different sources of information and they have different experience. It is the audience right to understand things differently. Surprisingly, their thoughts will bring new things to the work. I think I will change slightly how my work presents. But actually, most of my work are present in outdoor. And then some people from galleries show my work and asked me to do exhibition in their galleries. Or some work will be performers. I think that exhibition artworks in gallery is a fun thing to do because of the different place and different audience. I will have a deeper understanding of the local culture and local people. That will improve my work significantly. There was a time I went to a gallery to see an exhibition. I went there the first day of the exhibition and the last day. I wondered during the exhibition, why can't they continue work on their art during the exhibition? So I'm attempting and research on this kind of change in exhibition.
We can say that, from the viewpoint of artists, the audience class's diversity can bring new things to the art. There are indeed many artists have attempted to add audience participation in their works.
At the start of the project, this room was completely white. People come in, they are given a sheet of coloured stickers in different sizes, which have been produced especially for the project and in accordance with the artist's specifications. Her choice of colour, her choice of finish and her choice of size. And then everybody is invited to place the stickers anywhere they like in the room, according to any pattern, any idea they have, anything they like they can do with the stickers.
This kind of exhibition can also be found in China. To rebuild the society of art does not mean that all the contemporary art need to follow the sociology rules. From the problems that we have in Chinese art development, especially the problem of desocialization, the method that gives interaction to art between audience and bring art into all kinds of public places will benefit a lot to it. All the people from artists to curators to mass are indispensable links in this course of advance. and have the inescapable responsibilities. With anticipation, we can make the future better than ever.